I made it to day 6. Obviously, this has been a week or so ago, but yeah, I wish I was in a better mood to do this, but I am not. And I am definitely not going to pretend like I am. I'm actually really in the angry part of this whole situation. And I think I don't express enough to people what type of person I am. And I don't have to. But I think if people want to bother with me, I really probably need to. And they need to understand my process. If you have a problem with things that I'm doing, walk away because I'm going to do the same. If you have deep rooted problems with me and the things that I do, walk away because I'm walking away. I feel like if you have problems with how a person is, walk away. You don't have to stay bothered. There are a million other peoples on this planet you can deal with. You don't have to deal with the people that you're forcing yourself to deal with if they're that bad. If I am bothering you, I'm going to walk away because I'm not going to be someone else's problem. And not even that. It's not that. It's just that if you're saying all these things that you don't like about me, then you don't like me. And that's fine. We're entitled to not like people. We really are. Or if you're saying I'm doing things and you're doing the same things, then maybe you need to look a little bit deeper and realize that maybe you just don't like that about yourself and you're taking it out on me. That's not my problem. But like I said, I personally don't like bothering people. So if I feel like I'm bothering you, I'm going to exit stage left and keep it moving. Because I just feel like dealing with people is not really worth stress and irritation. So what will I do? I'm going to exit stage left. I'm going to step away. There's no other way to explain that. I mean, there probably is, and somebody could explain it. And maybe somebody can talk about how they don't feel the same way or how they handle situations. But I just feel like if you have a lot of problems or you feel like you really are bothered by things that someone does, or not even someone does, because sometimes we forget that our feelings don't mean that what we're saying is actually true. Sometimes you can feel things that you're just feeling it, but it's not 100% true. That's just how you feel in the moment. And then you have to think about it and be like, oh, okay. Or maybe it is what is actually happening. I just feel like those are things that you have to think about. But like I said, if you're going to bring. What? If okay. If you're going to bring up stuff to me that's bothering you so much,
clean up your mess.
Then I'm going to exit stage left. Because one, like I said, I don't like bothering people. And I don't like bothering people. And I don't feel like feeling like a bother. And I don't need people around me that bad of no type of relationship. Like I just never have been that person. And that's crazy. It's kind of like I'm like
I'm good.
These kids.
I'm good.
No. Sometimes emotionally disconnected, but at the same time, it's like we could just be living our lives so much differently if we stop forcing ourselves to do certain things. Like, if we just stop doing so much. Like, the amount of things I do in a day doesn't really leave me with enough room to be spending time with people. But I literally cut off some of the things that I want to do to spend time with people. And if I'm bothering them, then I don't have to do that anymore. I can just exit. Stage left. So now let me stop saying, but for real, that's legit though. Like, even though I sound like a crazy person, that really is legit. Like, we don't have to bother with people, and I think people tend to forget that. But I guess that's what this generation is kind of saying. Like, when they say, you know, they're cutting people off and stuff, it's not that they're doing it in a wild way. I'm just saying, remove yourself from the equation. Like, you don't have to go all hard like people are doing and then go and talk about people on the internet and make TikToks and videos about how this person is a narcissist and that person is a narcissist. Because everybody is a little bit narcissistic. And honestly, if you don't care about yourself in this world, nobody else is going to care about you more than you. For real. They really aren't. Down to the core. You have to care somewhat about yourself. And that would make you narcissistic in the eyes of these people who don't know what the definition of a narcissist is, but we're not going to talk about it. But we're not going down that road. I just think that we need to be okay with saying, okay, this doesn't work for me. I'm going to keep it pushing. Or, okay, we don't work together. We can keep it pushing. And it doesn't have to be crazy or angry or violent. It could just be, I'm too much of a bother on you. So release yourself because I'm going to exit stage left. Why are you looking at me like that? But yeah, just like release yourself from the stress of it. Release yourself from the situation because we don't have to be miserable. And I feel bad for other people who are, but I'm not. I'm not a miserable person. I'm not an unhappy person. I'm very happy with myself and who I am as a person. And if you have a problem with that, I will exit stage left so you don't have to have a problem with that because I won't be in the picture. Like, that's just the type of person I am. Like, you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I don't know if I'm celebrating in this shot because, I made the jump thing. Oh well, bye.